Hi, I'm Susan, and I'm going to show you how you can take one pattern and make lots of different items from it. I'm going to be using a book from Toymaker Press. This is Toy Dragons, Knights, and Fair Maidens, and I'm going to be using their pattern for the European dragon, which is this one right here. This is the pattern for the outline of the dragon, and these are the detailed patterns for the plans if you want to make the toy as it's presented in their book. And that's the first thing that I did. I made the toy dragon. It's right here. This was cut from red oak. And it's a beautiful, sturdy toy. It would be a wonderful toy for any child in your life. But then the first thing I did with the exact same pattern, I took the outline and I reduced it down in size and made this jewelry pendant that I'm wearing today. If you want to do something like that, you can reduce the size of the pattern either by scanning it into a program on your computer or taking it to a local copy shop and just reducing it down in size. This is about 2 inches wide. If you want to make something like that, you want to choose 1/4 inch thick wood and choose something that has a very closed grain to it. Something like cherry or cocobolo would be perfect. You want to avoid woods like oak, which have a very strong grain and tend to break really easily. The other thing we did with the European dragon plan is to make this clock right here. And the way I did that is I took the outline of a clock plan, which I have right here. This came from the book 400 Full-Size Mini Clock Patterns by the Berry Basket. The first thing I did is removed everything on the inside of the clock right here. And I actually used this pattern quite a bit, so I have this on my computer. I cleaned it up really nice. Then what I wanted to do is I don't want this clock insert right here in the same location, so I just took some scissors and I cut that out. And then I changed the line right here because I didn't like how it sloped downward. So I just used a ruler to draw the line straight across and used some whiteout right here to remove the old line. You can do this on a computer with a computer program if you want, but this is just the quick and easy way to do it. Then I took the dragon, I resized it. It's about 4 inches by 3.4 inches. I cut around it, just leaving a little bit of white around the edges. Now we want to take our dragon and put him in the clock. We need to make sure that he's actually touching the clock. So I've lined up his tail right here and then his feet right here. And then I took the cutout for the clock insert and I'm going to center it right between his head and his wings to make a pattern. Glue that all down just using a glue stick and then apply it to the wood, cut it out, and you have this beautiful clock right here. It's cut from walnut. The little clock inserts just press in. You can buy them at craft stores or you can find them online. And you have a wonderful clock to give to a dragon lover in your life for a beautiful birthday present or Christmas present. This is another dragon from the same book. This is their marsupial dragon. It was cut from cherry, and again, it's a beautiful toy. But I also took the same pattern for that one. I reduced it down in size to make a necklace right here. The only thing I did different with this one is the teeth were going to be very difficult to cut, so I removed the bottom teeth right here just to make it a little bit easier to cut the top teeth without them breaking. This was cut from maple, which is another great wood to use for jewelry pendants. And it's beautiful just the way it is. I hope these examples will encourage you to also take a pattern that you have for a scroll saw project and to see how you can use it in other ways. Maybe make a napkin holder or some other type of an application, and just kind of encourage you to think outside the box and to make the patterns your own.